What if your keyboard was your touchpad? Everything. Swiping, typing, zooming, scrolling, everything built into your keypad. So this is the Clevetura S for Mac. They do make one for PC. This works on desktops, tablets, phones, VRs, smart TVs. So what does that look like for you? iPhone, iMac, Mac Mini will also work on the Vision Pro or most versions of the iPad. It is programmable. It has Bluetooth 3 times channels. So let's jump in and look right out of the box. Each individual key has an RGB light up behind it. Here's a close look. The other thing that you can see right here is this outline. This box right here is your actual touch screen. So you see as I'm going across, touch them. So it is app run. So let's install the app and show you all of the details about the keyboard and all of the gestures that you can have on your Mac. So each individual key has an RGB right behind it. You can see as I touch each individual one, very, very soft touch. You can connect with USB-C, which we have here, or just regular Bluetooth. Now, so get a little bit more into it. Non-skip pads on the bottom, fully aluminum here. We've got the scissors right here, so we can raise this up just a little bit. The profile on this all the way across is less than 1/2 of an inch. They do make a 9-key version, which is extended. You can see all of your music controls up here as well, your F1 through F12. And as I scroll across, you can see I'm in this box right here. And this is where I actually have some controls. Now, we're going to show you what this looks like on the Mac. When I get on, I have a MacBook Pro, so I'll show you how we control and do different things like this. You also have another set of buttons right down here on the bottom right here. So we'll walk into all these controls, but I do want to get really close so you can see this kind of gray line. Again, I've showed it multiple times, but here is your trackpad space. So this is where you can slide, you can pinch, you can zoom, you can scroll, triple finger, expand, grab, copy, paste, all of those things. Again, clean profile across the top. So I'm going to install the app. We'll get everything started and we'll go from there. We've not installed the app yet, but we want to make sure that as we have this plugged in, so we're going to keyboard assistant setup. We hit continue, we go to our shift key, it's the one right to the right, and then we're going to be good to go. Got everything plugged in. I just want to show you a few things as we're at 2 fingers. 2 finger scroll, 1 finger, we're moving around, and you can see I'm just lightly touching on the keys. So again, I can minimize, maximize, exit full screen if I wanted to. The space bar is actually our button to select. If I want to go back, hit that, we've got our right click and left click right below that space bar. So again, we're here scrolling. So our multi-gestures are here, sliding back and forth. And again, this is before we've even downloaded the app or put that in. So let's get that started. So you can see now we're on the Clevetura website. We're going to click on download. Download took just a quick second. We're going to have some install. While we're on the website, I just want to show you some other information. There is a Windows version. There also is one for Linux. You can create custom settings for your profiles, your applications. You can control all of your 3-finger gestures, your 4-finger gestures here. Custom touch configuration across your bar on the top. We've already shown you the RGB, your function keys, which act as your F row, copy, paste, emojis, different things like that. There is adaptive intelligence, and there's constant updates as things are coming across. So let's go to our downloads. Open this file. Just going to drag this file over, install it. Allow. We're going to install and activate driver. Open system settings. Okay, we get everything working, and there's some quick keys that you can actually kind of use. It does take a few minutes to get used to just the clicking down here below the space bar. We've got, obviously a search scroll down here. And then we've got some hotkeys right over here next to the shift button. We can just go to the search and type stuff in here. You can find about all of your different settings here. So as we move around, this is the S. So again, double finger scroll. We can look at all of the different options here. And then you can do touch sliders. We've got the slider across the top. We've already shown that. I'm actually going to turn off the light just a little bit so you can see the slide up. So we've got the slider across the top. We can control our TV. We can control music volume up, volume down. Skip next song, go previous song. So you can hear that music lightly in the background. So we're going to mute that for a second. Anyway, so you can do all of your controls here. Again, this is a beautiful looking keyboard. And I love just the idea that you don't have a trackpad here. And you can use this on your phone. You can use this on an iPad. You can pretty much use this on any Mac device setup, and you can do it wired like I have here, or you can do it Bluetooth. So let me flip this around and just give you my final thoughts. Final thoughts on this bad boy. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to because you're used to kind of moving down to the trackpad as opposed to having the trackpad just be here. It's also going to take you a little while to get used to your controls again because they're in a different spot. So instead of coming down and doing a 4-finger spread or a swipe to the next screen or whatever, you're going to have to learn how to do that here. Now, it will take some time, but the idea is absolutely brilliant. And the thing that I love about this is you can do it on iPads, your phones, iPhone. You can do it on an iMac that's set up, and you can also do it on the Vision Pro, which is super duper nice. So you can go in between any of the devices that Mac makes with this. You will need to download a driver, just so we're clear on that. They do make a version for Mac, and they also have an extended 90 key version as well. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy.